Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message. What I want you to keep in mind is that timing and energy is fluid. This could play out at any point in time. This message may or may not be for you, so I do ask that you only take what resonates and leave behind the rest. So we got some pretty powerful energies playing out today collectively. We just had Mars enter into Aquarius yesterday. And now we're going to have Mars conjunct Pluto, and of all days, Valentine's Day. And so we are entering into the age of Aquarius, and it is the energy of altruism coming up. And so the King of Swords has been sitting in my third eye, and apparently there's a throat chakra block with the King of Swords energy. And so it is a very masculine energy. I was shown the King of Swords with the Five of Swords. And so there's a lot of root chakra energy, I feel, collectively being grounded, being transmuted. I just feel the energy is kind of bringing forward a sign of conflict. There's some type of conflict rooted in intellect and strategy. And so Mars conjunct Pluto is a very harmonious aspect, but it is a very difficult aspect because Mars is the tower energy and so is Pluto. So it's kind of like a double whammy tower, and we're feeling it, right? We're feeling it. And so this is also the illumination of somebody who's used their power or their intelligence to manipulate and deceive others. The energy can actually be downright ruthless. And so because this is collective, this could mean world leadership, or this could just be somebody on a more personal level. And so I feel the energy really is emphasizing the importance of clear communication. Clear communication, integrity, and honesty. That is what the age of Aquarius is bringing forward. And so there's going to be loss. There's going to be slander. There's going to be exposure of bad reputation, I feel, over the coming days. The King of Swords upright in a positive vibration is a symbol of leadership. And knowing that you yield that sword of truth and integrity to face any conflicting energies. And so I do feel there's going to be disagreements coming up. There's going to be hostilities. That's very likely in the energies because there's going to be a lot of hasty actions and decisions being made over the coming days that may result in possibly some legal difficulties. So do be forewarned. These are all potentials for us to work with. And I do feel there's a lot of resentment being highlighted. There's a lot of hidden enemies coming to light, and we're going to have to face some rivalry. So when I went to sit down to channel these energies, I had my Zodiac Oracle deck. I had the cards from when I did the live with Lisa kind of just over there in a pile. And I don't know how this one ended up on the floor. Probably one of my cats. But Aries, right? And it is the first sign. And so Aries is also aggressive. So I was guided to pull the book out because I feel this is an added message to what I had channeled already. And so if we look at the fire sign, Aries, it's cardinal, right? And the polar opposite of Aries is Libra, and we are sitting in the Aries North Node. So I do feel this is a prominent message that needs to come forward. And so a key phrase with Aries is I am. And so if you're an Aries native, you're probably born March 21st to April 19th. Aries does have a lot of dynamic energy. It's the first principle of the zodiac. It is the energy of I am. And we also have Chiron in Aries. And so the majority of the collective is going through this self-identity crisis right now. We all have a self-identity wound, whether you have a Chiron in Aries or not. And so Chiron's been in Aries since about 2018. It's going to be there for a couple more years. And so how can you take charge of a situation? How can you take a calculated risk? How can you take control? Because the key phrase with Aries is I am, which means that you need to find the motivation to get centered, but most of the motivation is centered in self. So there might be some self-centered, egocentric people that you might want to be cutting out of your life. And so there's a fine line between centered on self and being self-centered, right? So I do feel whatever you're facing, you got what it takes to work through the energies. I just feel find the energy that you can, muster up the energy that you can to face any challenges, okay? The energy of Aries is really rooted in self. It is a self-involved energy. So if you are an Aries, you're likely on a journey of self this lifetime. Pay attention to your own needs. It is a good thing. It's not selfish to pay attention to your own needs. It's so easy to get caught up and get caught up off track and lose sight of the bigger situation. So I think the negative side of Aries would be selfishness. So avoid selfishness, okay? Let's jump in with some messages for the collective today. I'm going to use the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck to start imparting wisdom and disconnecting on the cut. So I do feel there's a lot of reconnection to our ancestors. What would your ancestors do in this situation? Maybe it's time to go within and meditate and connect with one of your crossed over loved ones and listen. Really listen to what they are telling you. Disconnect from the busyness of your life. It is the energy of reprieving and doing what's best for you. So how can you take some much needed time alone to go through a rejuvenative process, especially if you've recently gone through an awakening? There's a pivot point. So let's see what else needs to come through for the collective for a message today. Open to receive. Ooh, we got something intensifying. Ain't that the truth with this double tower energy? But it's going to get you propelled right into a brand new cycle, right into a new life, and maybe even a reconciliation. So I do feel there might be a King of Swords facing a challenge ahead. There could be a King of Swords going through a transformation, shedding some layers. I feel strong Aquarian energy with that. There could be a reunion on the horizon, but there's going to be a challenge that needs to be faced first. How can you improve your situation? I feel somebody is passing a test. Somebody is being tested to stand strong in what it is that they believe in. And I do feel that that King of Swords energy is cutting through some negative self-talk. So we're cutting through limiting behaviors, limiting beliefs. We're cutting people out that keep us stuck and stagnant and energetically depleted. And we're shedding all of these layers that no longer serve the higher calling. So I do feel this is the pivot point or the divine why when it comes to somebody stepping into their higher purpose. And it might mean reconciling some past differences. Maybe it's just reconciling. It doesn't have to be an actual reunion. It says reconciliation. And so truth and reconciliation. I feel truth is surfacing and it's going to have to be addressed. And my ear is ringing and it's bothering me. I do think get ready to receive a message. The King of Swords communicates with clarity. And I do feel there's a message coming of significant importance that you're going to want to really sit and listen to. Open up your heart and listen to the message, because I do feel somebody's getting ready to make a conscious choice. A conscious choice to go down the path for the betterment of their own life and maybe the betterment of everybody that they're connected to. And this might be a process of stepping into imparting your own wisdom, right? So there is a major purging and cleansing. There is a major severing. It is the energy of wanting to win at all costs. And there could be a reconciliation with somebody that you have been connected with in the spiritual realm, where you've been telepathically connected to them, transmitting each other's thoughts or emotions. And so this journey is going to bring up a trigger. I feel there's a major trigger coming through today. And this is about addressing patterns, maybe patterns of selfishness. But I feel somebody here has a lot of resentment that they need to purge, and they've got some hidden enemies coming to light. So curiouser and curiouser. And so this is about a new discovery, peeling back the layers of a situation, tapping into your own Aquarian weirdness, uniqueness. And we're all a little weird, right? Who in the world are you? So this is about getting to know the new you. So I feel radical transformation. There could be a spontaneous violent flame awakening going on here in order to break somebody from this eternal loop of doing the same thing over and over and over again, mindless motion. So this is about bringing something into your mental awareness. So pay attention. Let's see what else needs to come through. No need to fear. Oh, it is a 15-day today. So we've got some type of addiction here that needs to be overcome. And this lesson will turn you towards your service mission. So shine bright like a candle. There is some type of flame. I feel passion being sparked after maybe a lot of long, lonely nights. We've got the Starry Night painting. And so this is about creating your own reality too. Somebody here has been keeping up with the Joneses. That's what I want to say. There's nothing to fear. We've got moon energy coming through. So we got Pisces, we got Cancer energy. Changed in the night, radical transformation, changing quickly. I do feel spontaneous awakening, and it's kind of time to get rooted in reality. So somebody's going through some type of disillusionment. They're remembering just how powerful they are. There's fear, though, need to overcome fear. And there is some type of union. Justice is being served. Blind justice is being served. And there is the ending of a cycle. Somebody is coming back home. Somebody's coming home. So you might want to turn on the kettle, because I think it might be tea time to sit down at the table and put all the cards down is what it feels like. Yeah, there's somebody that's been keeping up with the Joneses, putting in a lot of effort to keep up a false foundation, and now they're curious. There's a lot of elements, I feel, blending in the energies, and it's time to gain a fresh perspective. So let's jump in with some tarot and see what else needs to come through. Well, there is an incomplete cycle. Somebody here needs to learn a lesson, and so I think there's a very painful ending. Something is definitely coming full circle, but it's coming full circle abruptly. And this is all for your spiritual growth. Get ready to receive some insights. There's a heart chakra awakening. I feel a very painful heart chakra awakening, because there's been so much resistance to going towards a fulfilling relationship cycle. So deep, lasting spiritual insights are coming forward, I feel, in the energies. It is Valentine's Day, so it is the day of love, Cupid's arrow. Let's see what else needs to come through. I'm going to have to pause the video. I see a delivery is here, and Bailey's going to bark. Super excited. It's a new deck that has arrived. I can't wait to use that in my new reading, but let's keep going with the daily message. I already cut, but I didn't pick up any cards yet, so let's see what needs to come through for the collective. Six of Gabriel in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse. Ooh, the Empress. Oh, did somebody miss an opportunity with an Empress? There's no victory with this Empress, or there wasn't in the past. Did somebody betray and backstab a Divine Feminine here? Wow, what do we got going on here? We got the Page of Swords in reversed. We get the Leap of Faith in the middle. Somebody was afraid to take a leap of faith towards an Empress. Oh my goodness. Wow, there was some type of betrayal. There's been a lack of communication. I think somebody's been spying, been watching. There's that Five of Swords energy. I'll be surprised if the King of Swords doesn't come out. The Seven of Cups in reversed. We got a realignment here with the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Ariel, and we got peace. We do have peace and contentment around the corner, but it will be after a very painful transformation. That's the Death card, Scorpio energy. Bottom of the deck, we've got a major arcana. We got the Sun, we got Leo, illumination of a deep spiritual connection, a telepathic connection, the Six of Cups. And we got the Wheel, and we got the Six of Michaels, or the Six of Swords reversed, and there's that Tower. Get ready for radical changes. Get ready for an unexpected change in your life. And this might come through as a sudden revelation that will offer freedom. I feel somebody's really procrastinated. Somebody, I feel, in the past blew a chance with the Divine Feminine. Almost like an earth angel energy. We've got a feminine here that I feel is grounded, is being creatively rewarded. She's got a lot of abundance in and around her, just like the aura of an angel. Could be the mother of your children, doesn't have to be. She could be a mother. But I feel there was fertile ground to plant a seed with the Divine Feminine, and somebody kind of blew it. And maybe they betrayed an Empress. And I feel there was a situation that ended very, very traumatically here. A final nail in the coffin. And maybe there's an Empress here that finally has put the past to bed, because she's upright, she's glowing. And so this didn't stop this feminine from glowing and acting upon her dreams and her plans. And so I do feel we could have somebody spying on this Empress, watching this Empress. There's a lack of truth. Somebody, I think, has been over-analyzing a situation, or over-analyzing the fact that they didn't take action, that they didn't take a leap of faith. And so I feel there's going to be immediate repercussions when it comes to some type of karmic attachment. There could have been a karmic attachment that kind of led somebody astray. But there's this energy of no more confusion, no more illusion, and a need to realign with peace. And so I feel somebody's really struggled with some truth. There is like an instant awakening overnight and a releasing of the past. So I feel there's a need to have balance. There's a need to make a decision. There's a need to go through a period of detoxification to prepare for a renewal or a rekindling of a relationship from the past. And this could have been like a missed opportunity. This could be somebody all the way back from grade school or high school where maybe you both went your separate ways and you had to learn some life lessons. But I feel by Leo season, there will be a brand new beginning here. So if there's any delays or challenges right now, it's to have somebody go through the releasing of the Five of Swords energy, right? The releasing of the Five of Swords, a mindset that maybe isn't serving somebody, or some past energy that's been held on to. So something is being shone, like a light's being shone down on what needs to be released. Maybe somebody has to pick up and move. Maybe somebody needs to relocate and they didn't want to relocate. But I do feel there is going to be a tower opportunity that's going to bring some massive changes and you're not going to be able to avoid it. And this is like a zeroing out of some karma. This is happening right now. So I do feel there's a wonderful opportunity for a renewal. And I do feel there's an Empress here that is likely inspiring all kinds of success in people's lives. And so it's kind of time to make plans for the next endeavor. It's time to plant seeds for the next endeavor. But I do feel there's a need to maybe bring forward a confession. There is a King of Swords here, a King of Michaels here that needs to bring forward a confession connected to maybe a past injustice before a new seed can be planted. And so I think somebody has created a lot of blocks of their own. There's a need to review. We don't always have to go it alone. I think the King of Michael can be very cold and stoic and detached. I do feel there was a rejection. Somebody lost a lot of respect. There's a lot of wisdom being downloaded. And I feel now there's a King of Swords that is ready to be in a place of integrity. They're coming in with rational thinking. They're principled. They're ambitious. They want to earn this Empress's respect. And they want to right a past wrong. They're willing to fight for justice and equality. They're willing to fight for what is right. But it is going to call for open and honest communication. And it will bring forward a reliable offer. Maybe it's time to go down a re-educating yourself, learning something new. I think somebody here is very clever. This is a very highly intellectual energy, the King of Swords. But I feel there was like a block here for sure. Maybe there was blocks because somebody was overanalyzing. When we spend too much time up in our head, it doesn't leave any room for truth to come through. We got to be willing to compromise, or there might be a situation that will pass you by. So get out of your head about this situation. Somebody's all up in their head playing into unnecessary worry. And I think there's a queen or a King of Swords that has overwhelming feelings of regret and guilt. Because maybe in the past they didn't make a decision from the heart. There's going to be an unexpected choice in lovers. And there is something coming back around. Something coming back around. Something coming full circle as part of your growth journey. So get ready for an unexpected arrival. Maybe after years of depression, stagnancy, stuckness. This is like, I'm all done playing games. We got a Knight of Wands in reverse to Four of Cups. We could have a masculine all done playing games. Really trying to find the magic in their life again. Really becoming acutely aware of some negative emotions that have kept them stuck. It's like way overdue time to take action. It's time to take action and it's time to decide to make a commitment. So let's take a look at this leap of faith. Are you willing to say yes? Are you willing to listen to your heart and believe in yourself? Because I don't think you have all of the answers and I do think it's scary. It's scary to take a leap of faith. We don't always know the truth on the other side of this leap of faith that we take. And so you might bring forward an offer and somebody might reject you. And that's always the chance that you take. But I do feel that's the fear, right? Because maybe in the past we had somebody that was all in a situation and they did experience total financial ruin. There are no guarantees in life. Absolutely no guarantees. But I do feel maybe we've got a masculine learning a lesson. Maybe they built a connection just on logic in the past and they really weren't in it in the heart. And that wasn't sustainable. I do feel somebody's really hidden their emotions for quite some time. A lot of hidden emotions are coming to light. The heart is always going to bring you that accurate guidance. So drop into the heart, follow that creative passion, face your fears, because that will only allow you to grow stronger, because I do feel a golden opportunity here. There is a divine feminine here that is very mature, very practical. She's generous. She's just a ball of happy energy. And so we've got a feminine here that all she wants to do is nurture and care for those that she loves. She's grounded. She's stable. Maybe she's a business owner. She can make anything beautiful. She's practical, and she might have some wise advice to offer this masculine. I do feel we've got a Queen of Ariel / Empress getting a love offer here. And this will lead to a beautiful new emotional experience. This is what you prayed for. This is what you wished for. So this is like dreams coming true. So I think get ready for a message to be received regarding a relationship. Make a wish and trust that this will bring fulfillment. You've done the work. You're ready for this. You've broken free from an old mindset, I feel. But there's also something coming to a dead stop first before you can take that bold move forward. So find your determination, find your self-control, because I do feel this is spiritual advancement. So we're at that pivot point. We're at that crossroads where great progress, I feel, is possible. But you're going to have to make an important decision about a relationship, and you're going to have to go towards somebody that shares the same vision as you. So stand up for what it is that you believe in, I feel, is a very strong message. We're going to get one last message with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck, Volume 2. One closing message, please. Claim your personal power. This is about service to the physical world, your service mission. One last message, please, for the collective today. Divine Masculine. Wow. And that is so in alignment with the energies. Divine Masculine, this is a journey of accountability. This is a lesson in equal giving and receiving. So there is a Divine Masculine here that is being invited onto the healing journey to look in the mirror without filter, without blame, and to take complete and total ownership of the past. We can't blame other people for where we're at. We all make decisions. We all make mistakes, and mistakes is what allows us to grow. Mistakes is what allows us to assert a higher level of logic and reason, and to find our strength to keep progressing forward. So a lesson in the law of reciprocity, equal giving and receiving, and this is about accountability. So I do feel there might be a Divine Masculine receiving visions or higher awareness about love, deep unconditional love. And what they've been seeking is seeking them. And this is a connection that will be a part of your life purpose. So there is a twin soul union coming together here. And we do have Venus entering into Aquarius conjunct Pluto as well in a couple more days. So I think really be ready to embrace whatever it is you're being prompted to change in the energies this week. A major reevaluation of your life path, your life purpose, going towards fulfillment. And there is a Divine Feminine here, I feel, that is really exhibiting strong intuition at this time. So keep practicing compassion, gentleness, and patience. I feel there's two people here that might have been alone for a really long time. And you're both ready, but you both have to indicate the openness to receive this. Somebody might be stuck in the matrix, and a Divine Feminine very likely could be shining a light on self-worth. Because nobody can take that from us, right? So there's a lot of pain surfacing. There's a lot of deeply embedded spiritual past life pain surfacing. And we're going to have to face this so we can redefine our future. There is definitely a reunion on the horizon. Get ready for a reconciliation. And that's what I got for today, guys. If you'd like to book a reading with me, please feel free to check out that description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.